Well, good morning, beautiful beings of light, beautiful beings of extreme awareness. Wow, of extreme. This stream is about the extreme capabilities of our immortal soul. Man, you're the luckiest person I know, Tara, and Narayan, and Mary, and Alex. You're the luckiest person I know. Lynn Adams, Ellen, Betsy, Marty. I just can't tell you how much, if I could just spend the whole day, my whole rest of my life, and the rest of eternity, sharing with you the best that I can of what I understand, the best that I can of what I understand about the purpose of life and the importance of this moment and the blessings that we have coming in constantly and the presence that's with us and on and on. I could spend that rest of my day sharing with you, my dear. So thank you so much. You bring such a glow on this planet. You really do. You're this vibration as we sit here now with this group, with these hearts, these linked hearts, and these quiet minds, and these souls that are just ready to, as Yogananda says in one of his chants, in the valley of sorrow, 1,000 years or till tomorrow. It's one of his chants, his cosmic chants. In the valley of sorrow, 1,000 years or till tomorrow. But I'll wait to see only you, beloved. I'll wait to see only you. I'll wait to see only you. And maybe just the words only you pops up in your heart right now. Big heartbeats. You can imagine your heart being filled with a beautiful red glow or golden glow, whatever. And it's just beating with such devotion. It's beating with such realization of what we're sharing right now. And this possibility that we all are already in that lineup. We're all going home, my dears. We're all going home as a tribe. You know, they say that kindred souls go home together. So you can pretty much count if we're coming together on a regular basis for this sacred soul meditation, then you better believe that we're all going home together. So thank you for being in the light with me, and as I am in the light with you, and that we can proceed through God's will and through God's blessings today, that we can have a day more soulful than it is human. I know that's quite an undertaking in these days. More soulful, meaning more time with the divine. You know, all we need, Marty, is 51% of our time more with the divine today than the worldly stuff or whatever other stuff there is. There's 51%, Lord. Just give us 51% of us dialing in and attuned to your presence, this precious privilege of practicing your presence today. We will be skipping, we'll be so happy. Even that one extra percent puts us over the borderline, my dears, of having just another human experience today or having more of a divine experience today, throughout the day. So thank you, my dears, for coming on and bringing the source of your light onto the screen and into our hearts as we're linked together. And it's this big heart pumps, big, whatever color you want to put in that heart of yours. But every time it beats, it pumps the love, it pumps into you what you need directly from the source of that higher self. Knows what you need. It knows your next stop before you even have it. So let yourself have a more relaxed Tuesday than you usually do. All right. I have some quotes that I'll share with you, and then we can muse on them according to these lines, this energy that we're creating. So keep the heart pumping, my dears, because it pumps into all of us here and it goes out into our world. And we won't know yet, I don't think, maybe you do, the effects, the dramatic effects of the power of this group as we all pump the heartbeat, as we all feel the pumping of God's love through our hearts. And then this going maybe even over that 51% today. Who knows what the God spark is going to do for you, but be ready. It's going to do a lot. All right. I'm going to close your eyes, my dears, and let me just give you a little quote from Yogananda as we start to feel the energies coming in, the presence that's all around us, the light that's getting brighter, the heart that's really filling up with such divine love, and an overall feeling of safety, that you are safe. You are safe. You know, the greatest way to be safe, my dears, is to be in this present moment of love with the beloved. Do you know that you can have a perfect day today? The more perfect is your moments with the presence. Do you know that you will have no regret of anything today if you spend more time with the divine? Just in your precious privilege of practicing the presence in the way that your heart loves to have communion with that source. All this is possible. It's even undeniable. It's so true, it's true. So this is what Yogananda says. Let it come in and fill you even more than you are filled right now with the blessings. Yes, the Thanksgiving blessings, the giving thanks. The giving thanks, not just on Thanksgiving week or Thanksgiving day, but every time we receive a breath, every time that our body moves when we decide to walk. One day that may not move, or it may struggle to move. But we don't need to count our blessings for only the things that are going right. But let's just count our blessings for anything and everything that the Lord puts on our table. Let's just give thanks for whatever He puts on our human table today, our human path. As we listen to these words from Yogananda Ji. Everything the Lord has created, everything the Lord has created is to try us. Wow. Everything the Lord has created is to try us, to bring out the buried soul, every detail. We look way past the details. The angels are in the details. The presence is in the details, because everything the Lord has created, everything that comes under your preview today, is bringing out your buried soul, immortality, your soul immortality within you. Whoa, really? No. Someone just called. It had to do about much to do about nothing. And you're going to tell me that that's God's way of bringing out my buried soul immortality within me? You bet. You bet it is. You can bet your bottom dollar on it. You better believe it. Because Yogananda goes on to say, because that bringing out the buried soul of immortality within us, everything the Lord has created, is what he calls the adventure of life. It's the adventure of life. It's an adventure. It's not a downer. It's not a broken world. It's not that people are wrong. It's God's way of bringing out our buried soul. Whatever detail, random as they are, is to bring out the buried soul immortality within us. And so make it an adventure, my dears. The only purpose of your life, the only purpose of your life is to commune with your practice of the presence, to be in walking with, to be in union with the divine source, the God who is in those details. And everyone's adventure, Yogananda goes on to say, is different and unique. So as you honor your own experiences today, you really honor them and say, thank you, Lord. And maybe if it's if it's trying you, because it will try you, that's what's happening in a physical world such as this. You're being tested. But know, if you can honor your uniqueness, your adventure, your way of seeing the divine hand behind this particular one thing at a time, thank you. Thank you, Lord. I may not understand why I need to go through this or hear what I just heard or get that news. I don't know why. I'm adding this years, but you do. But you do. And that's good enough for me. That was kind of our monks' mantra as new monks. Don't know why I have to go through this, but you do, Lord. And that's good enough for me. So in this great adventure, my dears, the adventure of you being witnessing your own self right now, you came on this line for your own purposes, or whatever are your needs. May they be met, heart to heart, soul to soul, spirit to spirit goes. You should be prepared, Yogananda reminds us. We should be prepared to deal with all problems of health. Let's just visualize beautiful healing for all of us right now. Whatever that means. For you, it's unique. And God's behind it. Let's just all embrace anything and everything around health in our lives. And maybe give thanks to the one who is dealing us the cards of every detail of today. So as we have now tuned in for the blessings for our health, are we prepared? Are we prepared for this next thing he mentions? All the problems, are we ready? Are we ready to deal with what we're being dealt? Anything of the mind today? Are we prepared for problems of the mind today? Oh Lord, today is such a gift. This moment, a miracle. Love is in the air. We love, we care, we share. And bless my mind as only you can bless this very unwieldy and sometimes very stubborn, maybe even sometimes the dark side of my mind can creep in. We are so grateful that our minds right now are with you. Just right now, we're with you. Our minds are totally fixated on you. Divine beloved, lover of my soul, creator of all that is. My goodness, my mind is at peace because of you and your blessings. Every moment of my existence, not just because of Thanksgiving, and he mentions one other thing. We talked about health. We've talked about the mind. But Yogananda says, be prepared to bring out, be prepared. The Lord created this creation for one reason, to try us. So be prepared today to bring out the buried soul immortality within you. The buried soul, the eclipsed soul, the forgotten soul. Oh Lord, bless us with that supreme awareness of all awarenesses. that this moment has one purpose: to bring out the buried soul immortality within us. We're so grateful that this is so. We so desperately need your help. So now that we have prayed and felt the blessings coming in about our health and our beautiful minds that are always seeking the divine, and our buried soul, which is coming out of its hiding place more and more through God's grace. Yogananda goes on to say, so use common sense methods in keeping this body healthy, the mind calm, the soul immortality expressing itself more. Use common sense methods and faith in God and faith in the one. And finally, he says, after common sense methods, and then the faith in God. And then he adds, knowing that in life, or death, your soul remains unconquered. In life or death, your soul remains unconquered. I have just two more little, not little, but powerful quotes to share with you in closing this miraculous time together this morning. One is from Eckhart Tolle, and the other's from Course in Miracles. I'll start with a little reminder from Eckhart, okay? Just in case our consciousness slips, just in case we forget about these higher things, just in case we don't get sideswiped and completely lose our cool, just in case. He says, see if you can catch yourself complaining. This is about avoid complaining at all cost. See if you can catch yourself complaining in either speech or thought about a situation you find yourself in, what other people do or say, your surroundings, your life situation, even the weather. To complain is always non-acceptance of what is. It invariably carries an unconscious negative charge. When you complain, you make yourself a victim. So he leaves us with this. You have two options, my dears. If you find something to complain about, which you're not going to, but just in case there's a slip. Leave the situation immediately. If you find yourself complaining, leave it. As we tell our dogs, leave it. Leave it. Either leave the situation immediately or accept it. Or accept it. And then he says, all else is madness. It's so much better, my dears, to have peace of mind than to go crazy the rest of your day or maybe even your life worrying about something that happened. So much better to be at peace and to accept. And that's why I'm going to read this quote from the Course in Miracles to end, to put a ribbon or a bow on our time together with the divine today. Course in Miracles says, this is God's final judgment. You are still my holy son and holy daughter. So there must have been that after a situation, then you don't think you're worth much. This is God's final judgment. You are still, no matter what, my holy son and daughter, forever innocent, forever loving, and forever loved, as limitless as your creator. And completely changeless and forever pure. Therefore, awaken and return to me. Awaken and return to me. I am your father, and you are my son and daughter. It's the final judgment, my dears, that you are a daughter, son of God. You're forever innocent. You're forever loving and forever loved, as limitless as your creator, and completely changeless and forever pure. Therefore, awaken and return to me. Now I'm adding lickety split. I am your father, and you are my son and daughter. In case you forgot who your parents really, truly are. And so thank you, oh Spirit. Thank you, beautiful souls. This is all about the beautiful souls that are commingled together into this great light of God and this presence and these linked hearts of ours and the celebrations we have on an inner level. And you don't have to know how, what, why, anything. But you showing up says it all. It says it all, my dears. Your light is shining way bright, and the world's a better place because of it. Thank you so much. So let's put on in case you haven't put your glasses on, your unceasing loving awareness on, which is the opposite of complaining, right? That you always see things from the eyes of love. God's doing it through us, my dear. So relax, relax, all right? We love and we care all through God's grace. We care. Somehow we're still in these bodies. Somehow we're feeling okay, right? Somehow we're managing not to forget as much as yesterday, right? Somehow we find our things that we're losing on a regular basis a little easier too, maybe. But anyway, we're alive and well here in these body suits. And then let's just share whatever light is wanting to penetrate into us and through us for our world. Thank you so much, my dears. And I know it goes into each of us. I know we're connected in this invisible realm with the love force and the life force, and everything that we share is our truth. It's our truth and whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help us, God. Thank you, Betsy. We're on a roll, my dears, and have happy beginnings to unbelievable Thanksgivings and wonderful mindsets and adventures around your health, your happiness, your mind, around your buried soul coming out from underneath, being unearthed as we speak. Yay. Have a glorious day, my dears. Love you so much. And you can say, oh, well, I love you. I say, no, no, I love you more. And then you say, no, no, I love you more. And we get into a big fight to see who loves each other the most. How's that? But it ain't a fight. It's just love. It's just what lovers do. All right. All right. Let's just rub our palms together and send an om out. Let it come in, circle about, spiral up, and get into the hearts of all our brothers and sisters on this planet, good, bad, or ugly. It doesn't matter anymore. And God is in charge of this thing. Oh. Thank you for that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful way to begin the rest of our day. Thank you, everybody. Love you much. See you as soon as we can. All right. I'll see you as soon as we can. And that is, if I'm in a good space, you are in a good space. Yeah, that's exactly what is good for us. Thank you. Much love, much light. Blessings. Thank you. Mucho. Thanks, Tara. So happy that you are here on this line. Yeah.